I'm Jamie. We talked earlier on the phone. I came up here, and this is the children's area that I was talking about. This is the area that I said kind of had the Olive Garden kind of a look. We're going to take it and use the museum theme in this area. And Tyler's going to kind of pan around. And Tyler, yeah, if you could pan around even over to the to your left, over to the diner. You can see the diner right there, and he's going to keep panning on around. We're having an aerobics class in here now, so kind of just overlook that. And then over here is the teen stage, and this is the area where I told you nothing has been done yet. We just have kind of a drum cage. We have a rack of lights, and this kind of is the area that needs to be done with a more technical look, but still have continuity. And Tyler, if you can go ahead and pan around to your left, and there's a media area there, and then a sound area. And that's a really cool, if you want to keep on going, that little area somebody built, and we think that's cool, and that could kind of be a component in this room. And I know I didn't mention those two areas, but if you say, wow, this would be something that would kind of clean up this area, especially over to your left, Tyler, we'd be fine with doing that too. And then where the speakers are, you know, that'd be nice if that could be put somewhere too. And we have that, oh, I don't know what you call those, scaffolding or something, and if you need anything like that. Of course, the traffic light can go, but this is the area. And I'll have him to kind of walk over to the diner and just go in there and let him see an idea of the floor and the walls and the color.
Are you running right now?
Yeah, I can stop it.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So you can see the floor in here and the walls and the diner, the stainless steel. So this area has a really cool look. Both gates come up, and the other side is like an arcade kind of an area. Okay, we're going to go on downstairs.
Hey Terry, this is Chuck. I want to show you about the stage up here. As you can see, it's kind of a flat stage, but it has these angles here, and I'll show you that it has angles also on the other end. And this is the area that we feel like a knee wall sort of needs to be of some sort, and sort of opaque, something that we can still can see through, but something so the cords will not be readily shown. That's why these plants are here, which look rather hideous, but they're there trying to hide cords like these that are across here. And this is the reality of it: is we have to have these cords here. This goes on an angle. These keyboards set up like this. Then a horn section is behind here, behind plexiglass. And as you can see, there's this little alcove area here, and we've got some lighted figures kind of there, something that would just kind of give a little dimension there, but obviously that could use something very, very nice. There's a big blank area. It's a flat wall, but it's set back about 2 feet. Then if you'll just follow the camera over here, then it comes to the baptistry, which is another blank wall, which has no dimension to it. But you can see, I think you can see that it steps back about 4.5 feet because the baptistry is that wide. And then there's an area back there that could use maybe some same design that's there, or something that would complement that. And it goes on across over to the same situation on the other side. We have our drums and a drum cage, and as you can see, and then other musicians line up here on the front. So the same thing is true on this side as it is on the other side. And so as the musicians are standing here, you can see right here on this, come down to this angle, and then these are our bass bins that kind of set out here. Really, we have no other place to put them, so they have to set here. Sure. Well, what you can see right here is that we have these speakers that are field speakers, and they're trying to raise those up, but right now the reality is they are right here. And they come around here, then these speakers are here, and obviously we need to do something that would clean all this up and yet still not obstruct the sound from coming out what's called bass bins. That's where the low frequencies come out. And then we have this area here which looks very bad, but we need to somehow maybe safeguard this. This monitor system needs to be here for the stage, but obviously this needs to be kind of shielded somehow to make it look done right. And as you can see right here, if you just go out here, we have this has to be here like this. This is our camera that moves all around. And we can take a look at the side walls and how that looks, and you can kind of get a feel for the auditorium. And let's go to the back now and take a shot from the back to the front. Okay, and you kind of get a little idea of the stage from back near the back of the auditorium, and you can kind of see how that goes across there. The soundboard is also here. And also one thing I want to make sure of is anything that we use up on the front, there also needs to have continuity pretty much across the stage. The blue chairs will remain up on the platform because that's where the choir sits, and we will change lighting around and those kind of things. But the speakers that are where they are, the line arrays that you can see there, they will have to stay there, the sound man says, and the big screens will, of course, stay where they are, too. And so anyway, you can kind of get a little feel of the auditorium from back here.
Hey Terry, it's Jamie again. This is the area I was talking about where we could do a couple of vignettes. This is one corner right here. This track will all come out where this recessed wall door is. So we have a vignette in this corner, and then if you'll pan over here, Tyler, we have a vignette in this corner. And then we've already bought some flooring here, and if you need me to mail you a sample of this, I can. But it's a laminated flooring that's kind of a cherry color. It's real pretty and shiny when it's down. So we like to try to work with this too because we've bought enough of this to use before I found you. Okay. Oh, and lighting. If you have any recommendations on lighting, we're going to take out the ceiling and we'll go up a few inches. So if you have any recommendations on lighting, we're open for that as well. Thank you.